YouTube, Playboy Play, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. We back with another reaction video, but this is not a reaction channel. Y'all just stay tuned for my sit-down videos, man. I'm recovering, but while I'm recovering, you feel me, we finna do this video, Would You Date a Transgender, Hood versus College Town. So, y'all just like, comment, subscribe. We finna get into the video, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Y'all know I be peeping-ish. I be peeping the BS. Y'all just like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, like, comment, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Turn everything out. Appreciate you for being here. Comment down below y'all opinion. Keep it real with me. If y'all see something that I didn't see, put the timestamp down. And let's get right into the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for being here. It means a whole lot to me. Let's get right into it.
Do you personally date a transgender person?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
No?
No. No.
And why is that?
I'm heterosexual.
Would you date a transgender person? First we're going to ask Georgetown, and then we're going to ask the Hood. Either of you guys date a transgender?
The Hood. Where is Georgetown?
Yeah, I would. Yes.
And have you ever done it?
No. Yeah, I'm already in a relationship.
Is it a transgender relationship?
No, it's not.
Would you date a transgender person?
I don't see why not. I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm interested. I like men.
Man that's dressed.
She said no.
Transgender?
Oh, is it? Did it say DC? Yeah, North DC. I'm tripping, y'all.
No.
I'm not from DC, so y'all don't get on me. I'm not from DC. I'm not from that area. I'm not from the DMV. I'm just, but we close though. We neighbors. I'm in North Carolina.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm interested. I like men.
Man that's dressed as a woman would make me appear to be a lesbian in public, but I'm heterosexual. So I wouldn't date a woman that's dressed as a man because then that is being a lesbian, and I'm not a lesbian. So
why don't you want to?
I mean, I'm straight, bro. I like females.
Right.
Real females, you feel what I'm saying?
So if you're dating a transgender person and you're straight at the time, does that mean you're straight after you date them?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're still straight. Like, you're a guy and you're dating a trans girl. Yeah, I think you're still straight. Because also, sometimes it's just hard to tell.
You're still straight even if
In other words, that bitch fine as fuck, and I don't care if she isn't a real woman or not. That's what I'm hearing. She said it's hard to tell. Sound like she don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think you're still straight. Because also, sometimes it's just hard to tell.
you're still straight even if you're
In other words, that bitch fine as fuck. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is real. This is real life, y'all. She literally just said it's hard to tell. You can come on, bro. Y'all know my answer. Come here.
dating a transgender person?
Yes.
I guess, because it's your own sexuality, and I guess it doesn't really matter in regard to who you're dating, as long as it's what you are.
When do we reach that point where you're no longer straight?
Like, okay, let's say you're a male, but then you're with someone who was a woman but transitioned into a male, then I guess, like, you would be gay then.
People who identify as the same gender.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so it's all by identity, not necessarily by biology in that respect, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
People are telling us that you could date a transgender.
When he brought up biology and the hoes was
Yeah. People are telling us that necessarily by biology in that respect, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
People are telling us
let's
that
just make sure, okay.
you could date a transgender person and still be straight. Does that make sense to you?
No, that don't make sense because they changed their gender. So technically, you still not straight. You changed your gender for that person.
No, because they're not originally a girl. I wouldn't say that you still be straight.
You think that's something else at that point?
Yeah, it's something else. You might have to make up something.
It don't make sense.
You might have to make up something. Nah, G, if you just like both sexes, you're either pansexual, sapiosexual, or you're bisexual. There's a couple options out there. You gotta find which one's best for you. And yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to the community. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. Y'all know how we come. We in the same shit. We doing this shit together. And y'all know I'm keeping 1,000 anyway, any day. Cause yeah, just because you like attract to a trans woman, that don't mean you straight. You know what I'm saying? You can be what I said before. You can be whatever, but straight isn't one. Respectfully, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love to push this straight narrative. It's a whole lot of women that's quote unquote straight, and they lying to themselves. So like, why do we keep trying to uphold and put value on this straight word when most of the people that straight are DL and the motherfucker? And me and you both know that. Like the video because me and you both know that. And ladies, the ones that y'all be watching, y'all be knowing it too because you just heard that fine ass lady say, sometimes you don't even be known. So you telling me she was even attracted to her. So make it make sense. Like the video. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, you should do that. Because I see you. And a lot of y'all not subscribed. Be on some hate and shit. Y'all need to be subscribed. And over what? More than 70% of y'all not subscribed. I don't like that. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on.
Sense. It is how you straight, but you dating. I guess because they changed their gender, but like it still don't make sense.
Right.
Because you were born your way.
Can't still be straight. You shouldn't do that. I don't see how that could be.
Does it make any sense to you? People say that, yeah. Why do you think some people are hesitant to date a transgender?
With a lot of religion, people want to say that it's their only personal belief. They don't understand that it's just how people are, and like being transgender doesn't mean that you're bad. Like you're just a person. Like that's how you are. That's how you're born. There's a lot of unknown, and that like really freaks people out.
Probably just scared to get judged if they're dating a transgender. Like, oh, then people are gonna think I'm gay.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. I like her. Over it.
That like really freaks people out.
Probably just scared.
I like these group of women right here. These women got some logic right here. Okay. Yeah, I like these women.
Person, like that's how you are. That's how you're born. There's a lot of unknown, and that like really freaks people out.
Probably just scared to get judged if they're dating a transgender. Like, oh, then people are gonna think I'm gay.
Yeah.
Why do you think people...
Come on, we got some women out here with brains now. That's what I'm peeping, fellas. And ladies, I'm giving y'all flowers. Come on now. Okay. I see. I see some women that's not homophobic, biphobic, transphobic. Okay, I see you. Raise your hand. I see you.
People wouldn't want to date a transgender person.
They're transphobic and homophobic.
Bro, oh my mama, hold up.
People wouldn't want to date a transgender person.
They're transphobic and homophobic.
You forgot one more, baby. Biphobic.
That they just don't understand.
Why do you think some people don't want to date transgenders?
Well, it's a choice. Some people don't want to date men.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't want to date women.
Why exactly do you not want to?
Because I'm not into them. But they're cool. I will hang with them. But personally, I'm not doing that. Dating, not doing that. I don't want to say nothing about nobody's personal opinion. If you like transgenders, that's fine. Because I got gay friends, lesbian friends. Like, it's just abuse.
So do you think a lot of this is education based?
Yeah.
Shout out to the system.
I think like if we start young, we could definitely like teach children to be more accepting and more loving of everyone of different identities.
Like starting like kindergarten, preschool.
Yeah, I think so. Just showing like different families and different identities, how people feel about their identity and in their own skin is really helpful.
Why do you think some people wouldn't date a transgender person?
I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with things that they are not educated on. We don't talk about it enough, and so a lot
W. She right.
are not educated on. We don't talk about it enough, and so things that they are not educated on. We don't talk about it enough, and so a lot of people don't know how to approach things like this.
They're scared because it's different for them, and they don't like to go beyond their bubbles.
I think a lot of people
These women hitting the nail on the motherfucking head.
just don't understand, and there's like a lot of fear mongering. So what they do know is like a very limited perspective, or is from a very particular lens.
People are
In other words, closed-minded, small-minded.
scared of what they don't know about, and they're just uneducated, and they don't make the efforts to educate themselves.
Yeah, and how do you think we change that? Is that something we would like go to the schools?
I think we could introduce more education in the schools and like things like health classes, but I think a lot of places are really against that. Just they're against like sex ed and all that in general, so it's hard, but I think the schools would be a good place to start.
It requires some education to like move past that in order to like challenge the belief that you hold. It might be a true belief, but it's like that belief is informed by information that if they were to be educated about or were to seek more information about, it might challenge that belief itself.
Some people that we spoke to
Facts and might shake some shit up.
said that the reason people wouldn't want to date a transgender person is because of education. Do you agree with that?
I'm gonna say no because that's not the way I go.
You would never change your feelings, right?
No.
Do you think that like we should be trying to educate people to change their feelings?
If you want to, and if they're open to hear it.
So you don't think you could teach someone feelings?
You can teach people feelings. But not everybody going to accept how you feel.
Do you guys think there's any other
Facts.
a reason that someone wouldn't want to date a transgender person?
I'm sure there's like a lot of personal beliefs one would hold. Personally, I think that those beliefs are like backed up by information that's unsupported. I identify as straight, unfortunately, but I feel like I would be open to it for sure. Unfortunately.
You think that's unfortunate?
That I'm straight?
Yeah, because it sound crazy. Not trying to be funny, son.
You think that's unfortunate?
Straight, unfortunately, but backed up by information that's unsupported. I identify as straight, unfortunately.
The fact that she says unfortunately, she knows that what she's saying don't even make motherfucking sense. What do you mean unfortunately? Either you straight or you're not. Why are you... Huh?
But I feel like I would be open to it, for sure. Unfortunately.
You think that's unfortunate?
That I'm straight? It's not the vibe these days.
Did you guys date a transgender?
Actually, no. Not really. Yeah, I'm not.
Why not?
I believe this is not normal. This is not normal thing.
Yeah.
To change from female to male or male to female, because God, Allah, create us in a specific way. So why we change that?
Where are y'all from?
From Saudi Arabia.
Small mindset. It depends on how y'all mindset set up. We got some people that their mindset just stuck on religion and they ain't never gonna see the other side. So you just leave them folks alone, stay away from them. It ain't no disrespect, just move around, mama. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think. Y'all know I'm keeping it 1,000. Y'all know I'm keeping it real. It's your boy Play, man. And my eyes is, I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling way better. The fact that it's not blasting in my face. But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I try to get a trans woman 20 versus 1, but I see ain't nobody made that video yet. I don't know why not. Come on now, y'all don't. Man, it be so many hoes and ninjas that be loving these trans women out here, be loving these other men out here, but they don't speak on it. It should be more videos like 20 versus 1. Saucy Santana. It's just a lot of motherfuckers that's not Saucy Santana. If y'all see what I'm saying, a lot of people don't be having a name, so they ain't not. Come on now. But let's like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all see me in the next video, the next reaction, and I'm finna find something else juicy. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next one.